Hey guys, gonna be changing the oil in my 2021 Subaru Outback. Okay, here's the engine compartment. So Subaru engineers did a really good job when they designed this. Almost all cars that I've changed the oil on, the filter has been between the firewall and the engine. Sometimes it's really hard to get to. Subaru put their filter right here on top of the engine. Very easy to get to and easy to change out. So thumbs up for Subaru engineers there. Okay, before you drain the oil, it's a good idea to loosen up the oil cap just to get some air going in, so oil can flow out easier. So I wanted to show you some drip pans that I got. I started out with this. I thought this would be really cool. Catch the oil and container to hold it as well, and then transport it as well. Problem with it is this top tray part is so shallow. When you take out the drain plug and the oil comes shooting out, it comes out too fast, and the tray can't hold it all, so it kind of overflows the top and just goes all over the place and makes a big mess. So I went back to the old standard big bucket, which works great, and no problem with overflowing or anything like that. Plus it's big enough that you can hit the bucket pretty easily when you pull the drain plug out. So this is the one that I recommend going with. Here we are under the car, getting ready to drain the oil. It's really hard to see under here, but and the shield, the skid shield, whatever it's called, there's the oval hole cut out, and this bolt here is the plug for the drain pan, for the oil pan. It takes a 19 millimeter socket, and all you need to do is loosen that up and let that drain into some kind of bucket or pan or something to catch that old oil. So that's what we're going to do now. This is the oil that I'm using. Chose Quaker State this time. It just happened to be on sale. But the viscosity is the 0W20 for the Subaru. And this is the full synthetic oil that's supposed to last you 10,000 miles or 1 year, I guess. I never go that long between changes. I try to change the oil twice a year, so about every 5,000 miles. And this is the oil filter. You can see the number there. So I got this off of Amazon. A little bit less expensive than the dealership. And you can also get them with the compression washer that goes on the plug. So this is the OEM filter. If it's made specifically for this vehicle. So, and it also has the crush washer that comes with it. I don't know if you can see that. So this goes on the plug before you put it back in. So I like using the channel locks for taking the oil filter off. It fits easier. You know, it can adjust in multiple sizes, and you can really clamp down on it and get the thing loosened up really easy. There are some filters on other cars that you'd have a hard time getting the channel lock in there on it. You have to use a special wrench, but especially for the Subaru, the channel locks work really good. So you want to take a little bit of that old oil and smear it on the washer of the filter before you screw it back on. If not, it'll be really difficult next time you want to remove that, and if you don't lubricate it before you put it on there. So I like to let it sit for a minute after I get all the oil in, so it can drain down into the pan, and then check the dipstick, make sure it's all where it needs to be. So this is another advantage of the big bucket oil catcher. It's got the spout on it, and it makes it really easy to pour it back into your container. The local oil places that change your oil here, they will recycle the oil for you. The one I take it to can recycle it for you for free. Okay, that should do it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.